In the state of Delaware, the law provides that you can get rid of your trash or your solid waste in 3 different manners. You can either take it to the dump yourself and they give you your receipt, you can recycle it, or you can hire a licensed solid waste contractor who comes to your house on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever and they pick up your trash. So if you dispose of it on the roadside or a ditch bank or anything else, we consider that dumping. Well, here in this area you can see that we've got like a mattress and the entire makeup of an old bed. And as you look at it, the first thing you figure is that you can't put this in the trunk of a car, which is great for this area that we have a camera deployed. So I can go back to that camera that I have set up here and start reviewing all the photographs that were taken of the vehicles using this, and I'll look for this debris in one of those cars, whether it's a pickup truck or somebody has their trunk propped open and you can see this stuff, and then I'll get the registration off the vehicle that was used to transport this, and then I'll make the arrest based on the ownership of the vehicle. Several years ago, the law was actually changed that allowed us, if we were not able to identify the person who committed the dumping, but we can identify the owner of the vehicle that was used to commit that dumping, we can pursue the owner of the vehicle. Prior to the inception of the camera program, about the only way that we had to combat these roadside dumpings is to actually put the rubber gloves on and go through the trash and try to find a piece of mail that might identify where the trash came from. And we still do that for the most part. But with the inception of the cameras, we have another method to find out how the debris got out there. One of the typical cameras that we use are just these little small game cameras, and they're just small cameras. They range in price between about $140 up to $250 depending on what you want to do. And we'll use these cameras. The battery life is really good in them. They use a common SD card, which we can put in our laptop computers, which we carry around in our police vehicles. And we will deploy these in areas such as where we are today. The program is still evolving. It started out with just 2 cameras in an isolated industrial area up in Newcastle County, and is spread statewide right now. And we have just a couple of officers that are actually handling the responsibilities of it. But I would say that we are nearing the century mark as far as the amount of arrests that we've made on this. The minimum fine for a roadside dumping, if we catch somebody, is $500 plus court costs, and the court can order remediation of the site as well, which means they have to come back and clean up their mess. If you witness a dumping in progress, is to take down a description of the vehicle, the person, and the tag number if possible, and call the Environmental Crimes Hotline at 1-800-662-8802.